Hey, what's going on, everybody? From Now We Noms, I'm Tracy McManus, and you're watching Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. Today's guest, you know as DJ Skywise, playing booty-shaking bass or bringing the ambiance to a chill room near you, Josh McManus. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, great to be here. I'm super excited and nervous, and we'll see how this goes.
How do you feel about spicy food?
I feel like I can generally handle my own, but then I see people who do things that let me know I'm still an amateur, so we'll see exactly how I fit on this scale of insanity today.
And what's going through your head right now as you look at the lineup?
Great question. I'm a little nervous, but feeling interested. I'm excited about it. We'll see how it goes.
All right. So I created a gauntlet of 6 Hot Ones hot sauces for us today. Coming in number 1 is the classic garlic Fresno edition. This is a Hot Ones hot sauce from New York.
All right, so I guess we do this now, huh?
Let's do it.
All right.
What's it taste like?
I like it. It's got a savoriness to it, some mellow heat, and I can feel. Oh, yeah, it's good. I would totally dig this on a regular basis.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat more of this initial one.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it while it's enjoyable.
Alright. So, the first thing our viewers want to know is how does it feel to be a cancer survivor?
Kind of surreal. My mom had cancer and she passed from cancer, so there's a lot of associations that you make with it before you experience it, and then going through it, you realize that it's nothing like you really imagine it's going to be. But it's something that you can make it through if you're really fortunate and you have a good doctor team and a little bit of perseverance to make it through the treatment. So yeah, it feels good. Feeling good now feels better than feeling good then did. So
I'm glad you've got a silver lining there, and your friends and family are in awe of your perseverance. So coming up, number 2, we have the Oakland hot sauce, California raisin.
all right. Number 2. I like the sweetness.
This is a local hot sauce. So, what is your work life like now that you're a product manager at Avid? And what's something new you're excited about?
Well, it's been an interesting transition. This has been something that's been in the works for, a year now. It's just taken this much to get through. It's different because I'm not trained as a product manager. All my experience has been in kind of the project management side. So, but I feel like I've been so involved in the development of the features, and it's been a collaboration with so much of the team that I'm in that I feel pretty capable at it. And right now is kind of the first time that I'm officially able to put down my hat as a delivery manager and project manager and start solely focusing on product. So I still feel like I'm very early on in it, but I'm excited about where we can go and how I can help the team make some cool stuff. I'm gonna finish this off because it's really good.
Yeah, California raisin. Okay, our number 3 is Heartbeat hot sauce, pineapple habanero. It's from Ontario, Canada.
All right, let's
Going in for pineapple habanero. I'm not scared yet. You ate the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know you stay up to date on the latest technology and trends. What are your thoughts on NFTs?
I don't know. I mean, I understand that everybody's super excited about this new blockchain capability, distributed ledgers, and there are some things that I think it can be good for. I'm also all about artists finding ways to monetize and survive off of their art, which is an amazing thing, and digital artists have always had a challenge with that. The thing that I think is missing in this a little bit is that the concept of the idea of ownership of something works great for people who see that as a valuable thing. And I think the people who see the ownership side of it as being valuable tend to be in the upper class. People who have money, people who see having possession of objects and ownership of objects as being something of value on its own. The thing that I think is missing from that is what allows it to scale to the rest of the world. And when you have most of the people in the world don't see ownership of something as being value in and of itself, it's not really going to help people translate their artwork to those who don't see that ownership as the value, but rather the art itself as the value. And that I think is going to be something that's going to continue to be a challenge for digital artists without moving to something like watermarking your art, they public or not. So I don't know. I think right now the biggest challenge with NFTs is that the blockchain technology is very, very energy intensive, and there's a large segment of people who are really into it are actively ignoring that side of it and how it's going to impact our climate and our ecological systems as a whole. So I'm hoping we move past it pretty quick. is what ultimately comes down to.
Okay, wanted your opinion on that. Moving along, we're entering the back half of our 6-wing gauntlet. Coming in at number 4, we have Los Calientes. This is another hot sauce from New York.
Let's do this. I'm excited.
Number 4.
I've been wanting to try this one for a while.
This is our number 4. Normally in season 16, it's number 5.
But it's about in the middle for us.
Careful around the eyes. So, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram and pull interesting pictures that need more context. So we're going to modify it a little bit to work for us.
I don't have Instagram.
Yeah, no Instagram. So, the people want to know, how old are you in this amazing photo, and what were you reading at the time?
Oh my gosh, let me see that. Oh, how old was I? I might have been... I might have been 9. It's all a blur at that age.
Do you remember what you were reading at 9?
Actually, I do. I was really into. I had started reading some science fiction by that point, but the first books that really got me interested in reading novels were a series by Piers Anthony called Xanth novels. It was about a fantasy world that looked exactly like Florida. And he loved puns and put puns throughout the entire world. Butterflies were actually little creatures with butter for wings, and I remember reading that a lot as a kid, and it kind of stoked my love of reading stories.
Okay, and what are you reading nowadays?
Now, so I just recently finished Leviathan Falls, which is the last book of the Expanse series, which is some of the best science fiction of this generation, I would say. The last season is just airing right now on Amazon Prime, and I'm super excited to see how it translates, and so far it's been great. And
Okay, one more thing that needs further explanation. I'll pull up the post, you just tell the bigger story. What is going on with this tweet? So
this was in response to, let's see, which was it? It was someone talking about, oh right, they shared a picture of them in apparently like a bakery or something, and instead of gingerbread man, they labeled it as gingerbread person, trying to be more inclusive. And someone was complaining about it and like that this is what they were really upset about. So this was my thought that I shared on it, and apparently it did particularly well. It was probably, it seems small, but I'm not very active on Twitter, so to have something get this many likes and retweets was kind of impressive for me. So yeah, I share my thoughts pretty candidly on Twitter.
And thank you for being an amazing ally. I appreciate that. Okay, moving on. Number 5 of 6 is Dirty Dick's hot sauce, hot pepper sauce with a tropical twist. This is coming out of Vermont. And I want to tell our guests what we have as backup here is we've got ice water, milk, and his beverage of choice is an avocado smoothie. We haven't had to go there yet. We'll see.
Hoping the fat from it kind of helps coat the mouth and cool the mouth down. And
Okay, number 5.
there we go.
You're doing so good.
I like them so far. These are great.
Is it true that you support Mars exploration? And for the skeptics out there, why do you think it's important?
So I think human exploration is something that it's inspirational. It's designed to be inspirational. It's designed to show that humans can reach beyond the things that are right in front of them, and it forces us to try to maintain a little bit of a larger scale picture. You know, I think humans are really good at small individual things, but we're not very good at scale. With thinking about things holistically, and we see it in problems with our current environment and the challenges that we're facing here on Earth. And one of the things that I know there's generally criticism from the folks who don't think that we should be pushing for colonies on Mars or other planets is that it draws attention away from our problems at home. But I have a view that, you know, our technology push in the exploration of space has actually given us a lot of information and a lot of tools to fight the battles here on home, which tend to really be in the more political realm. You know, you can have, you know, the perfect technology to solve a problem here on Earth, but without the political willpower to get it implemented and without the convincing of the people to push towards it, it's not going to happen. So I don't really see it as a battle between the two, because the technology leaps we can make by the people who are doing space exploration can help us solve problems here on Earth, but also the people implementing the technology solutions for space exploration is a very different skill set than the political wrangling of motivation to solve the larger problems like climate and the fossil fuel industry and things like that. So I really see it as, you know, it's a parallel track, but that provides benefits onto the other tracks as well once we can get the political motion to actually implement them.
Thanks for sharing. I'm with you on that. We have reached the end here. Our last hot wing is called the Last Dab Apollo. It's made by a man named Smokin' Ed Curry. He's from Pucker Butt Pepper Company coming out of South Carolina, and he's actually the maker of the Carolina Reaper. So we call it the Last Dab because it's customary around here to add a little extra on the last one.
Right. You want to go first, or you want me to dab first?
You can dab us both.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. No? Do it there, just do it directly on? Okay. I want to go a little heavy because I feel like I've been a little light. I'll do
Light on me, please.
I'll do light on you.
Okay, well.
Here. I'll do this.
Okay.
There.
Alright. Oh man. The Scoville on this one is to be announced still.
Has not gone through the official.
It's been real. Oh my god, you ate the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Oh man.
think that was a big jump.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, getting hot. Last question. You've transformed as a DJ, from playing psytrance to breaks to drum and bass. Where do you see yourself going next?
Oh man, honestly, I've been really loving the progressive house, progressive deep house kind of sound. But there's a particular flavor that I really like of it. Not the burning, but of the music, and it's a little challenging for me to form. So I think if I go in any direction, that'll probably be it.
Watch around the eyes, don't touch your face.
No, not touching my face.
Avocado smoothies,
So yeah, I think if anything, I'd like to go in the direction of progressive, deep house kind of stuff. Chunky, groovy. Man, ooh.
Okay, look at you, Josh McManus. The only thing left to do is roll out the red carpet. Roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, or this camera. Let the people know what's going on in your life.
Nothing much right now. I am enjoying working from home. Woo, and super excited that I'm now, building my immune system back up. Recovering from cancer treatment, and I am excited to get back out there and do things again. Maybe start working on some music a little more. So yeah, that's what I've got going on. Woo! Woo!
Ow!
Cheers.
Cheers. What'd you think of that?
I had a really easy time with all of them until Apollo.
Okay.
Lasts a while. Yeah, it was a big jump from 5 to 6.
I agree.
But I think it goes from like the hundreds of thousands of Scoville to the hundreds of millions of Scoville is what it seems like.